Hey Cancer. I had to decide between you, Capricorn, and Virgo. And of course I was going to pick Cancer. I just feel like you are so sexy, or something about you that's like very alluring. Like, I don't know. Are you dancing? Or like sensual dancing or pole dancing or something? I just feel like you're very captivating out of the other options that are available. I feel like somebody will always choose you over anything and everybody. Like, so if you have to worry, you don't got to worry about like how somebody feels or if they're still thinking about you or if they still are considering you. This motherfucker is obsessed with you. I'm hearing top five, top five, top five, or a dime a dozen, something like that. I feel like somebody's got options, but they're still choosing whoever it was that they started with or whoever it is that they put the most time into. I feel like you are in first place. But for some reason, somebody could feel in last place though. So there could be a difference in opinions here. Like somebody feels like, I'm doing everything to show you that I love you, and the other person feels like, no, I don't feel loved. So somebody could have different love languages here. Or somebody could just see something completely different than someone else do. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Cancer in the North Node. We're going to get 2 Oracle cards and then do the tarot. I don't know why I feel like I got to give you the rundown, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm also hearing, Cancer, nobody's going to know how you feel until you tell them. So somebody needs to speak up for themselves or let somebody know what's good. I'm seeing Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus at the VMA Awards when she was like, Miley, what's good? Like, you could be calling somebody out. Okay, so the first card that we have is you heal by releasing, not suppressing. Hello, Cancer. Like I said, you need to tell somebody how you feel, or you need to give them the 411 because you're thinking that somebody is like dodging you or ignoring you or like they don't consider you. But I just honestly feel like this person doesn't see it that way, or they're just not thinking about that right now, but it's not because they don't care. So the question here is, what emotion do you need to feel? Then we had out of the woods, you made it through. So what newness is emerging? That's good. And then we have the universe rewards motion. So what guided action can you take today? I feel like somebody is just tired of talking though. Like somebody just feels like, bruh, if I have to say it, then I don't want it. I can dig it, Cancer. I honestly understand that. I feel the same way a lot of the times. It's just like, bro, if I have to tell you that I want flowers, if I got to tell you that I need love, if I got to tell you that I need to go out on a date, like, I don't even want the shit because I'm just going to end up feeling mad afterwards because I had to tell you to get it. It's not as special when someone is just naturally thoughtful. It's just really not. I don't care how much people say like, oh, communication is important. It is not the same when you have to tell somebody. I completely agree with that. So some of you guys could just be in that area where you just kind of want to be more around people who just get it right the first time. Like you don't want to have to go through a whole bunch of needles in a haystack to get to the end goal. Don't get me wrong, Cancer, I get that, but you're going to go through a lot of people. Understand that you're going to go through a lot of people with that mindset too. So if you are willing to lose people because you don't want to speak to find somebody that, just gets it, understand that you might end up alone. I will say that because, as much as I understand you, my love, it's still like people are people. They have different backgrounds. They have different mindsets. They have different focuses and opinions. And it's just like, you could see it like, oh, well, this is just annoying. Or you could also see it like, well, at least they are loving me enough to want to compromise for me. So it's perspective. You could be dealing with an Aries because they had a reading that had everything to do with their perspective here. So what's coming up for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus, please and thank you. Okay, yeah, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. This is a side note, Aries, but I feel like you could be dealing with a thief or some... Wait, did I just say Aries again? I'm sorry. I meant to say Cancer. I'm so sorry. Cancer, you could be dealing with somebody who's a thief. Like, they take things from your house. I feel like there's a situation for a small portion of you where you're trying to figure out who took, like, jewelry or money or food or something expensive or something, like, that has tribal print or, like, this like native, something could be like handmade, woven. It's very special, very antique, very vintage. So if you're wondering who the hell swiped that joint, we'll get to the bottom of it. Just give me a minute. But yeah, somebody who definitely just came to your house less than 4 weeks ago or 4 months ago, that was the person. But anyways, back to the original topic. Yeah, I feel like somebody is not really happy right now, or they're not really feeling loved in the way that they would show love to others, and it's making them feel like, why am I even here? Like, you know, someone obviously is not interested in me enough to do XYZ, or, you know, you're just holding back feelings to spare somebody, Cancer. I feel like you literally just want to keep the peace, or you don't want to disturb, you know, the peace, or I don't know. It's just something along the lines of someone is not really feeling it. Somebody wants somebody to be more thoughtful. They want somebody to speak up more or tell somebody else how they feel. We have the King of Swords and the Lover's card. So there's a lot of love here. I'm definitely seeing a couple. I'm seeing two people who really love each other, but the way that they express it is just not compatible here. Somebody needs like security, or they need reassurance a lot. And the other person is just kind of like, womp womp. They just play video games, or they are very strategic and logical. They could be a little bit cold, or at least that's how you see it, Cancer. Like, they're not very vocal. They don't make you feel special. I feel like one of you here likes to brag. You know, you want somebody that's going to give you something to brag about. I can dig it. Like, you want to go back to the hair salon on Sunday. You want to go into work on Monday and tell your girlfriends, yeah, like, this is what I got. And I just feel like somebody doesn't give a, I'm not going to say they don't give a damn, but that's just how it feels. It's just like they're so like logical. They feel like, oh, you know, I paid the bills this month, so that's my love. And it's just like, bruh. Or, you know, somebody just feels maybe a way about something that happened in the past. They feel like something is not solved yet, or it's not over, or it should not have ended the way that it did. So there's also a feeling too of like somebody is holding something against someone else. They have like a vendetta, or they're holding a grudge here. It's like they can't see something through because they just are so unhappy about what happened. It's like they cannot get over something. Somebody might have an issue with like moving on or forgiveness. So the signs that are here, we have Gemini twice, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like Cancer, somebody, for those of you who was trying to figure out who took something out your house, it definitely was that Taurus or that Gemini. I feel like those are the two people who the Gemini lied their ass off, bro, about something. I ain't gonna lie. The Gemini was just like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. Or if they didn't steal something, I just feel like they didn't tell the truth. Like they were committed to whatever it was that they said the first time. They're not going to change their story. They're not going to change their alibi. I feel like somebody is straight lying about where they were or where they went to. Or who they was with, or who their ex is, or something like that, Cancer. So I feel like this is why somebody is turned off, because it's just like, I know you're lying. I have proof that you're lying, and you're still not going to be honest. Or somebody also feels like, you know, I've told you this before, and you're still not going to change your ways. You're still going to just like lie or something like that. I don't know why I feel so tired with your reading, Cancer. Like, I can't even keep my eyes open. I feel like somebody is like exhausted mentally because they just keep on cycling the same situation over in their head. And see, this is what the issue is with suppressing your emotions. It's like When you don't let your emotions out, it sits inside. The same way that you have to go take a poop and you poop, or you gotta pee and you pee, when you need to cry and you hold it back trying to be strong or to, you know, appear like you were nonchalant, it just is in your body. It's like trying to hold in a shit. That is not good for you. And then, you know, when you are learning about your chakras and being aligned and stuff, you're storing all of that trauma in your sacral when you do not let it out, when you don't cry, when you don't yell, when you don't, you know, just have a good cry. Like, take a day to, like, tell everybody to get the hell out the house. Take a day to tell everybody to get lost and just cry, you know, or talk to the person who you need to talk to. I feel like if you're holding a grudge against someone and you want them back, or y'all are just kind of playing the silent treatment game, which is so childish, you need to stop. What's the overall energy? Y'all need to stop. Let me say that. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. Look at that. In reverse. This is internal. Like, I just feel like somebody's stomach is in knots at the thought of a situation, or their stomach is in knots to feel like this commitment could be over, or like it's on the rocks or something like that. But then, I don't know, somebody's words is not matching their actions either. But this is why this last card came out of the universe rewards motion, because it's like somebody is doing a lot of crying and complaining about what's not working out for them, or the things that they choose to commit themselves to. But then when they see it's not working, or they see it's not changing or whatever, it's not bringing in the benefit that they thought, they're still sitting there, or they're just sulking about it. They're not telling anyone how they feel, or they're not doing anything to change it. So it's just kind of like a self-imposed prison here. Let me sage real quick, because y'all energy got me a little bit fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you. Ooh. And that's funny, because I just feel like I'm not myself doing this reading. Like, I feel like I'm really agitated, irritable. I just want to cuss people out. Can't keep my eyes open. Like, hey, somebody need to let that out. And that's the thing, Cancer. You're an emotional archetype. You're an emotional sign. So I just feel like if you're not being honest, whew, okay, there we go. I needed that. Child. Oh my God. I just feel like I feel like a computer that was like shutting down. So somebody could be on like low battery, or somebody needs to change the batteries in their fire alarm or something like that. What's the advice here for Cancer? Because, yeah. Queen of Swords, yeah. Some of you guys need to work on your throat chakra, or speak enough for yourself, especially if you're dealing with a Libra. I feel like you need to just tell it like it is. Somebody needs, see, I don't want to encourage anybody to hit below the belt, but it's kind of like, I don't know. You might need to do that one time. Just real quick, Cancer, real quick. Like, make it quick. You got 60 seconds, quick. But yeah, I feel like either, Cancer, someone did this to you, like someone hit below the belt after you like spoke up for yourself, or, you know, this is what you need to do to them. Tell them, put them in their place. The universe rewards motion. You know, sometimes you do have to be a little bit aggressive about certain situations in order to see change. Wheel of Fortune. But also, yeah, I feel like that is one of the messages coming out. Just be mindful about how you say it, Cancer. Like, let me take that back. Don't hit below the belt in a condescending way, but just tell people like straight no chaser how it is. Be blunt. Because the Queen of Swords is upright. This person is not trying to be a bitch. She's just being very blunt and honest. Now, if she was in reverse, then I would say, yeah, all bets is off. You need to get with somebody, because obviously they're trying to play you. But I just feel like the advice here is just to tell somebody how you feel in order to see change, or to, like, you know, list your demands and make sure that you're being heard, so that you're not getting walked all over, or like feeling like you're getting the short end of the stick after a conversation is over. Okay, Cancer. Love y'all. Bye-bye.